just going to say this quickly while I've got this apart. I've got my 200 apart and I decided to check, obviously, the intake and stuff. But the reason why I've got it apart is I'm replacing this filter. We used to do it at the workshop and it completely slipped my mind to do it. I'm going to actually shout out Jamie, Australian 4x4 images or something along those lines. Sorry man if I got your name wrong, but his video popped up in my YouTube feed and it definitely reminded me, oh crap, I've got to do this filter. So if it wasn't for that, I probably would have slipped my mind and left it. But this, can't remember how many Ks this is done, probably the life of the car. But it's blocked. This filter is actually blocked. It's really hard to blow through it. Whereas if you try and blow through this, you can blow through it pretty easily. They're a really inexpensive part, like 34 bucks, something along those lines. But if this isn't reading right, your MAF sensor's not going to read right, which can cause issues with your car. So exactly like if the MAF isn't reading right, the map's not reading right, or your intake air temp sensors as well, they can wreak havoc if they're not reading right, because your car doesn't know exactly how much fuel to inject and things along those lines. So it can either run rich or it can run lean. So yeah, anyway, I've got this apart. Thought I'd do a quick video for you guys. Just remember to do this because it is a part that just isn't done. And even for the fact that I completely slipped my mind, I forgot about it, even though I did them when I was doing the workshop sort of stuff and mechanics and everything along those lines. We would do these regularly on the 1KDs, the VDJs, you know, you name it. I don't know the actual service interval. I can't remember the service interval for these, but yeah, it is a serviceable item and I'm fairly sure Toyota don't do them. So depending on how many Ks your car's got on it, it's something you should probably do. And obviously clean out your MAF, clean out your intake sensor, all that sort of stuff. And if you're sitting there wondering why this plays a big part too, even though I did say it wreaks havoc and everything, you will realize that with the 200s and any of the VDJs, right, with the 1VDs in them, if this vacuum line falls off at the back of the intercooler, it doesn't display any codes, but the thing will be gutless. It will have no power. That's how much of a role this thing plays. So if that sensor doesn't read, that map sensor doesn't read, you're going to have all sorts of trouble. So if it's blocked and it's not getting the correct airflow, the car doesn't know what it's doing. So you can have all sorts of issues. I haven't had issues with mine, but it's it's just one of those things. You just replace it, even though this is blocked. So it's going to be interesting to see how it runs after changing this. Might run even better.